When students come to the Department of Communication Studies at the University of North Texas, one of the things that they can expect to become is part of a family, large kind of extended family. Most of the students are going to discover that after they get through their initial courses and take the research and writing course, which is kind of the crux of the department, they're going to be traveling from course to course, I like to say in packs. And what they do is they develop a support network within the department, which makes it a special place.
Students coming into the department can expect to be challenged. One of the things that people don't realize about communication studies is we do a lot to integrate theory and practice. A lot of folks come to us and think, well, it's just going to be more public speaking, it's just going to be more stuff like that. Couldn't be further from the truth. We really work to integrate a lot of different communication theory, how we do things, what we do. We try and get into those specific questions, and then the students get a lot of experience in different settings, different occasions, a whole lot of different work with different communication patterns, problems, and challenges.
Well, I love the fact that Comm Studies offers a vast platform to be creative, and no one student has to develop their own research the same. You can intersect and overlap, especially coming from a critical culture department. It allows you to engage in what's reality, what is a social issue, and that social issue doesn't always have to be one thing. It doesn't always have to be examined from one lens, and so this department allows you to overlap.
I think students can expect to have fun. I think they can learn to think critically. I think they can learn to engage the world in new and interesting ways. I think they learn a lot about what it means to be a citizen, not only of a department and a university, but also a community. I think they learn a variety of skills that will help them in whatever path they choose in the future.
Students can expect a wide variety of theoretical approaches to the study of communication, including everything from interpersonal, organizational, performance studies, and the study of rhetoric.
The interpersonal organizational area basically addresses communication in particular context. So obviously interpersonal context and organizational context are contexts that we look at. And we look at things that cause people to communicate in certain ways. We also may examine how people make sense of various contexts they find themselves in.
For me, interpersonal organizational communication is all about building relationships. Whether those are relationships in your personal lives, like your family, with your friends, or just relationships in your professional lives. Really, when we think about interpersonal organizational communication, it's about learning how to be better at communicating in your world with the friends and family and colleagues at work around you so that you can be more successful and productive.
Performance studies is basically the study of performance, both theoretically and in praxis. Here at the University of North Texas, we are blessed to have the Black Box Theater, in which we do our research on our feet. And so we study performance by doing it, by reading about it, by writing about it, and by doing creative research, which I think is an outstanding opportunity for students who are interested in performance.
In performance, we learn how performance applies and relates to everyday life. So we learn that every day we are performers. Everything that we do, we are constantly performing. We learn how rituals function to help us maintain different regulations of life. It teaches us how to use performance to help us obtain jobs, regulate the things that we do. Everything is performance in life. Every day that you're always performing.
Rhetoric really has a critical consciousness. To me, it's about studying the influence that people have over one another on a small and on a grand scale.
What is rhetoric? Rhetoric is classically the study of argument and persuasion. The way that we are engaging with it in this department is certainly from more of a critical orientation that is concerned, I think, with the ways that language shapes culture, and then inherently certainly the ways that we can work with language to restructure culture in ways that are creating more socially just sorts of opportunities in the world.